Hello, everyone, and welcome to the world of Gantia, where the populace are at the mercy of elemental chaos, unpredictable weather, and the primeval creatures, and who the hell knows what else that lurk in the shadows, influenced by the world's discord. Just a quick recap, as I do at the beginning of every session. While we are in session tonight, we will not be stopping to verbally interact with chat so as to not interrupt the flow of the scene. You will see us pop up in chat, though, those of us that are able to, when you come and say hi, etc. We do stop and take a break around 9:30, so that is probably when I'm going to say is when we're our most talkative with chat, but I could be wrong. I'm sorry, I'm not always paying as much attention as I would like. And last but not least, on my little rules of what the heck we do during session, be excellent to each other. We're here to have fun and escape the real world, so please enjoy it with us. Before we jump into just the couple of little other notes that we have here, I just wanted to say to everybody here in this call with me, like, I feel like that really weird guy in a relationship, but happy 6 months, guys. This is six months today that we've been in Gatia for Welcome to Greystand.
You're smothering me.
Yeah. Sorry.
5 minutes into this relationship and I already want to break up with you.
So that's exciting stuff, though, and it's been a lot of fun, and I can't wait for the next 6. So, Yurko.
Yeah.
You know what?
I play Baldur's Gate on my channel, twitch.tv/theyurko. I am in a temple with judgmental rats, so that's what I've been doing.
How do you like it?
They
Feel good?
They try my patience, I'll be honest. If you want to see me deal with those rats, I play on Thursdays and Sundays from 8 to 11. I also run a Vampire the Masquerade actual play podcast. Those usually the release on Wednesdays, but there won't be a new one tomorrow. I had 1 week hiatus. But I will get the link if you guys want to check that out and watch earlier sessions. It stars my best good friends here, JT and Sora, who you know from this. So, yeah.
You're my best good friend.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Wow, you guys.
Yes, we've got all that going on, which is super great. Or Yurko's got that going on, his channel. Trish. Like and subscribe. Yeah, I think you're muted.
Well,
You're
anyway,
muted.
I thought we just didn't discuss something, or we discussed something and I just straight up forgot, like a deer in the headlights moment.
You
and
did
I
it
was
the
like,
last couple of sessions, so I was like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna prompt her this time
I was
because
waiting for you to be done. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yes.
Bad coordination on my part.
I mean, I just kind of threw it at you. So, yes, like and subscribe. Right? Anything
Yeah.
else?
We got a new thing right above my head.
Yes, right over. Am I pointing
Oh,
the
hey,
right way?
look, it's
No,
me.
right over here.
Those are my stats. I'm broken.
Oh yeah.
Convenient.
Yeah. So when we're
How did you do that?
that was pretty magical.
Oh, that one. Up there. The big one.
That's the power of rolling for stats.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
well, that's the best side of your stats.
Basically, when we do not have a battle map up or something that we think is pertinent for you all to be seeing, then we will have this up right here. It's going to be rotating through their stat blocks with their beautiful pictures and their names and stuff, and we've got a couple of Thank you.
Trying to point. Sorry.
Yeah, it's the opposite. Yeah.
There we go. Now Tim's up there.
Yeah. Yes. And any other informative little tiles or whatever you want to call them, and our logo, logo. We need to come up with a name for the skull, but anyway,
Greg.
let's do Greg
Or
All
Clem.
What was the name of the bear carpet?
Henry.
I think so.
I guess he's not a bear.
No,
Hey,
but
do
was.
you want to do a quick rundown of what we're doing next week?
next week is Halloween, but we're still gonna be here. We'll be here for our 25th session, and we're all gonna be dressed up.
The whole team.
The whole team. Luna will not be solo next week, as we will all be in some sort of outfit pertaining to a character, or their characters specifically.
I'm so excited!
It's gonna be fun.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blast. I'm
Haven't done a
super
cosplay in
excited.
a long time.
Yeah, years.
I've never done one.
If I had my bells on, I'd be jingling so much right now.
Yeah.
Vibrating.
Vibrating with the jingles. It's what I do. It's my thing.
Anyway, I'm so glad everyone's so excited.
Colby, I can't believe you've never cosplayed before. Welcome to the
Right?
big leagues.
Oh. Big
Once you
league?
start, you can't stop. Yes,
Oh,
of
funny.
nerddom.
Anything that causes money or costs money, I can stop pretty fucking fast. Don't you doubt it.
Fair.
I don't approve, but I guess I'll accept it for your benefit.
Thank you.
Benefit of the wallet.
Yeah, they can be a little expensive.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, last session 23. Just as a quick recap, the Measure have obtained a map of the city of Thrix after having a bit of a scuffle with some arachnid-related individuals that are totally not spiders, Sora.
Shut up.
Land octopuses.
Ew.
Land octopus. Yes.
Octopuses.
Ugh.
Well, hold on now.
After acquiring their map, the Measure headed on to the Temple of the Children of Thrix, where there was lots of revelation.
Mm.
They saw statues that were around the building, two of striking resemblances to that of Callus and Void, two envoys that have graced Greystand with their presence in the past. Within the statue, they also found, within the building, they found a statue of the Great Originator Thrix. Not the Great Originator of Thrix, but as if it's his name.
Is there a comma? The great originator, comma, Thrix?
Yes. I'm just being vague. It could be a comma. It could be dust. No, I'm just kidding. It's a comma. This statue being the same one in Anthea's vision that she said that she had how many sessions ago? Like 20?
Yes.
Something like that.
A lot.
Other information within the temple, such as Myrna's name being on the podium plaque at the front of the room, and while what this exactly means wasn't like revealed, up on the roof of Thrix there was a gathering of skeletons that seemed to have been blasted in their place. And off in the distance, though, as they were up on the roof investigating, they saw the Tower of the Cerebellum Elementum. Please don't say that 10 times fast this time.
I
You can do it later.
fucking could have.
You
If
could
I
do it
had,
later
if I wasn't stopped prematurely.
If you wanted to.
if you wanted to, you could have. Yes.
I'm legit, like, really upset about that. I was on a roll.
Get a tablespoon of butter next time. Lube up your mouth. Go get it.
Not needed.
Ugh.
Not needed, friend. All natural.
Okay.
After a
Wow.
little time up on the roof, And within the building, they decided to make their way around back to find the secret entrance to the Noctis Umbra, the organization that their jewelry friend Jules belonged to back when Fricks was still standing. A little investigation was had so far where Tim had found some letters or some envelopes, each signed to a different individual and sealed with wax. And just as they began to search through the Noctis Umbra headquarters, session ended, and now we're here in Noctis Umbra headquarters, which I'm going to bring us there in just a moment. By the way, I'm going to nerd out for a second here, and I want to point this out because I just think it's amazing. Roll20, where we do all of this, changed my life this afternoon.
You get the new UI?
Yeah, and they finally made map folders, and I could cry. It's so beautiful.
I'm glad that you have that now. I really
oh my god.
Folders.
Taking them long enough.
Folders
Fucking crazy.
Maps.
I'll just fix the turn order tracking.
Yeah, well, what baby steps, pal. Baby steps. All right, so we got our map up of where you are located. Yeah.
I might go dark for a second, but it'll be.
Why have my music?
How dare you?
I'm so sorry.
Bravo 6? Damn.
What is going on here? What's wrong? Oh, we lost Yurko.
And I've returned.
Welcome back. That was
Thank
nice.
you.
All right. For some reason, my creepy music isn't playing. There it goes.
It crept on out, man.
All right. So, Tim, envelopes in hand. Everybody else, you are within the Noctis Umbra. What are we doing? I see Rarissa's in the lead there, I'm assuming.
You said last time that the place seemed relatively untouched, especially compared to the rest of the city, because it was underground. So, like, just this room here seems pretty well put together.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound right?
Yes, yeah. This when illumination is granted, as you've gone around and you've lit all the torches down here. I mean, it's an underground place, so it's a little dank. You know, it might be a little musty down here. But it's not destroyed. Nothing is shook loose. Anything of that manner down here. Looks like was just left to time.
I think plan, at least as Ulrich suggested, room by room, check everything.
What exactly do you think we'll find here?
Well, I'm not sure, but it's also about making sure there's nothing nasty that's going to surprise us behind any of these doors.
And maybe Jules can find some answers.
True.
If not for us, maybe just for himself.
Well, hopefully for us as well. We did make quite a trip.
Well, it's seemingly in good condition, so if there's anything to discover, it might be here, if nowhere else in the city. Shall we start opening doors?
I think so.
Shall I take the first door?
Feel free.
Right behind you.
All right.
And I still have my flame axe out from last session, correct?
I believe you did take that out when you came down here. That was your... I think so, yeah.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna pinch every action.
Okay.
All right, so I open the first door, and as I peek in, it doesn't look too big, so I'm gonna take a step in.
Okay. This room is very basic. It's a bed. There is a light fixture on the wall. And that is essentially it. Located underneath the bed, you could easily see that there is a footlocker of sorts. But that's really it. It just looks like a room with a bed. It's almost small enough to be a closet.
And Cassidy's pretty big.
Yeah, it's a tight fit for you, I'd say.
This room is almost a cell more than a barracks.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Can I check the lockbox and see if there's anything that survived the winds of time?
You pull out the footlocker. It slides out pretty easily. The remnants of a lock are there, but it seems to be smashed. Easy enough to open, as it's not impeding the opening of this. Inside, not much. A couple of old discarded pieces of clothing, but not really much else. Whatever was in here may have been taken out in a who knows? Maybe other people have been here before. You don't know.
All right. Nothing to see here. Next room.
I'll
What shape are the clothes in?
A bit tattered. Maybe not completely, but a bit. Like there's some moths in there.
Threadbare.
I wouldn't say threadbare.
Oh,
They're
no,
just
please.
not in good shape.
what's the thread count?
17.
Yeah.
At this point,
Can I open
Okay.
the store?
Certainly. Much the same situation. Just a light fixture on the wall, a bed, a footlocker under the bed.
Pull out
Okay.
the footlocker.
Well, a footlocker. Okay.
What's
You pull out this footlocker, and you can't open it. The lock is still intact.
Need lockpicks.
it? She's gonna just walk out with it and just be like, broken.
Broken.
Who are you
Or
pointing
break.
it at me?
Probably. I didn't realize you were right there.
not
Fix it.
not to say you can't lift it, because you can, but it is a footlocker, so it's like
Oh,
this,
okay, so
like-
she's.
yeah. So it's a little heavy, but you could totally lift it.
Okay,
Like
cool.
How about you just drag it out of the room butt first, scooting it across the floor?
You know what? I like that better. She's okay, just full dragging it. Like it's like a tool chest, basically. She's just. Oh, I can't even lift. I can't lift tool chests, but anyway.
I'm just gonna hold up my mace and
Okay.
look at everyone and say, I guess I could open it.
Oh. Yeah, go for it.
Anyone else have a better idea?
Let me shut that.
I mean, I
I-
can always try picking it too, but
What's
Oh,
that?
yeah.
see what happens.
You could pick it?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's
You have
right.
lockpick?
Go for it.
I do.
Cassidy did not know that.
some jobs that your mother does, she doesn't tell you about. So that'll be a sleight of hand check. Well, you're using your lockpicking tools, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna be a dexterity roll using your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
I imagine if, like, you know, it's obviously Cassidy and family would be making locks, you know? Somebody loses the key, it's like, alright, we gotta go get Rarissa.
Yeah.
She's gotta open it.
Yeah, it would probably be super frustrating to smash and reforge locks back in the town.
Go ahead.
I got the Kraken.
Did you
Yo.
really? Wow. All right. That. Okay. Wow. Amazing. You get your picks in there, and it's a little rusty. You're turning. You're trying to get it to move, and it takes a minute, but you eventually just apply the right amount of pressure, and it pops, and you're able to turn it. And open it up. As you open the box, inside, sitting within, is a chest piece made of a stiff leather and of an almost unrealistic obsidian black color. Sitting in the center is a triangular brooch, and on the sides of the chest piece are buckles where you would affix it to your person.
Nifty.
Sure would like
I
to know
knew
the
I was
stats
good
on
with
that
my
bad
hands,
boy.
but I didn't
Yeah.
know I could make something stiff just by opening it.
She went there.
She did. Oops, she did.
I would also like to see the stats on this.
JT, you can't describe anything as hard anymore.
Is there there's
I
some
also
writing on the
noticed the
inside
number
of
of
the chest?
times he described it being slid out, pulled out.
Is there like writing on the inside of the vest?
Hold
Or
on,
anything?
children.
Inside of the
No.
chest.
Or
Does
just-
it say "Lucky You"? Perhaps.
Written in
I thought you-
on the inside of the lid. Hold on 1
I
second.
thought you meant like the inside of the armor, like oh, someone wrote their name there.
That would
Okay.
also be useful.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see where to
I
go.
need to go to bed. I'm tired.
Lucky
You
bum.
Wait.
You see crudely etched into the lid of the chest, Tessith.
I believe that was on the list of names, right?
Yes.
Membership.
Yes.
Oh no.
What's oh
Hmm.
no?
I think I got 2 of the names repeated from last session somehow.
No,
Oh,
there
well.
were
There-
the names did appear twice.
Harps.
Harps.
No.
Harps appeared twice.
No, but I've got a total of 6. No, 1, 2, 3. I've got a total of 5 names instead of 6. I've got Tessa twice. But hey, here we go. I'll get that later.
Okay.
No big deal.
Hold on, I got
I
you.
know about what timestamp it was too. So towards the end of the session.
There you go, bud.
Thank you. Bless you.
Just harps is twice. There's 2 harps letters. So yeah, this leather armor sits within the chest.
Mhm.
Tessith's name etched into the underside of the lid.
That piece is stunning. I've never seen this material before.
Is it not just leather?
I could
mean-
take a look and try to figure it out.
Sure. While Cassidy's doing that, we can get to it in a second, but Ulrich's going to be checking this door.
I do have the identify spell. I do not have the mat. 100 gold and an owl feather.
You're gonna check that door, you said?
Yeah.
Alright.
We could do
No, you need a
the
pearl
armor
worth.
first.
At least 100 gold.
Right.
I've got it.
Yo, you do? You just carry pearls around?
Yeah.
What did you need this for?
For the
Identify.
identify spell.
Oh, okay.
But what about the owl feather?
Mhm.
Just have to hold on. You do?
Yeah. I carry like all the components needed for like my first level spells, my beginning spells with me.
Look at it go.
Okay. Well, entering this room, it is very much cookie cutter to the other ones you have seen, except this time the bed is occupied
Hmm.
by
Oh, shit.
a tall individual. It appears that part of their face is missing. Being able to just see the skull beneath it, the rest of their skin gray. The one side of their face where there is still flesh, you see their ears pointed, long black hair. Looks like it's a male. And he is dressed in dark armor, leather armor, with a black cape over his shoulders that it's when you shine light in here, it almost seems like the cape itself retreats a little bit.
Just to be clear, this person's dead.
Looks dead.
Well, okay.
Yeah. Nobody
Oh.
knows but you.
I don't fuck with that.
All right. Ulrich's he's gonna hold the axe in one hand, as described previously, and he's gonna draw his short sword in the other and just give the, I don't know, the body a little tap in the ribs, little tip tap.
Straight for the heart.
No, how about a little stab?
Yeah,
It's
straight for the heart. Just three.
You don't wanna
it's
put a
it's
hole
not
in
a
it.
stab yet. The difference between this and a stab is a matter of degrees, right? It's just a little poke.
Reaching forward with your sword and you're getting closer. The light is starting to fill the room completely now. You reach out and you bring the sword close and you're bringing it down to tap, and hand reaches up and grabs it, and the one eye opens. It's got a yellow glow emanating from it. What are you doing here?
Hey guys,
What?
Did I
come
hear
in here,
voices?
please.
There's not enough room.
Ulrich, he's gonna shuffle in to make room for at least someone else while this corpse
Brenna,
is
you
still
should
holding
step
his sword.
back.
Where's
Marissa
Tessa?
should go in
Why? Oh yeah.
because she's got jewels.
Oh, true.
Brenna takes a step in, goes, "Oh fuck no," and just
He's putting his hand under. He's holding the blade, and he's holding it tightly. And I will say, you could see like nothing's coming out of his hand. He's not
Yeah.
bleeding or anything, and he's got his hand, the palm of his hand under the point, and he's pushing it up to direct it away from him.
Ulrich, he'll pull the sword away. We're
He's-
just looking around.
He's giving you this intense, angry look, and he looks at. What are you doing, Marissa?
Holding Jules up so he can see.
And he looks at you when you enter, and he sees what you're doing, and he. Where did you get that?
I found him.
Where is that fucking coward?
He's French.
Gross.
Specifically, who?
Jules.
His name was Jules before.
You say that in character?
Yeah, this is the first Ulrich's heard.
Oh, right. I guess that was out of character earlier when that was mentioned. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
The light in his one still existing eye, the glow brightens, and shadow almost seems like it's starting to grow behind him. And he stands up from the bed, and he He puts his hand out expectantly to you, Rarissa.
Ulrich sheathes his short sword so that he can hold the axe in both hands, and he angles it defensively between him and the zombie, just to send a message.
He looks at you and at Ulrich, and then looks at you, Rarissa. And he says, "Where is he?"
I don't really know, to be honest with you.
You know his name.
We found a letter with it on there.
Give me a deception roll.
Absolutely.
If I can advocate for my friend,
Please don't deep throat that. I thought
She
you were going to
didn't-
swallow it.
to advocate for my friend here, she didn't lie. This is a lie by omission, so can she have advantage?
Um,
I got a 21.
Saying there was a letter
Yeah,
Wow.
she's fine.
with
she
it.
doesn't need advantage, but
Okay.
that is higher than what I rolled. Where was this letter?
I don't really know, honestly. Somewhere in here?
Impossible. It could not have been here. I would have found it by now. What did you say?
Nothing. Carry on.
Hold on. Okay. What's this guy's passive perception?
What are you doing?
What's his passive perception?
None of your business.
I believe I'm trying to find it now. Oh. What the fuck? 13. Oh, let me put him on.
Barely made it. Anyone with a higher passive perception, you might have just heard Tim snort in laughter.
Oh.
Rena's just like,
Just shaking his head. Don't worry about it.
He says, give me the necklace.
I found it. I don't think so.
Excuse me.
Ass. Where are you, Tim? I don't even see you on the map.
I'm right here.
Why don't I see you?
The lighting.
I'm sneaky.
No, he was under you, Cassidy.
Have you seen what my legs
Not
do?
on
Oh.
my screen.
Oh.
Oh!
Gotta be sneaky.
Okay, hold on.
I'm just moved up so the audience can see, but pretend I'm not in this square right now.
Understood. He pulls a rusted yet still pointed dagger from his belt.
So you're not standing where you are on the map?
No, I just
Rena's
moved
not.
up so I could see.
The light,
That,
so the
yeah,
lighting
for
would catch
everybody.
the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, I'd like
So-
to grab Marissa's shoulder and kind of tug it a little bit, like to come backward.
Mm-hmm. Ulrich, in a similar vein, he pushes the axe a little bit closer, like threatening it a little bit when he draws the dagger. We can speak civilly.
I am done with being civil after so many years.
I can see that. How about you start with your name? My name's Tim.
He looks at you, Tim, and then he looks at Marissa and he goes, "This blade can either take your head off of your shoulders or that necklace from around your neck. It is your choice." You hear Marissa, "Oh, I do believe that he is very capable of doing that. I'm not sure why he's so mad at me, but that's not good."
If you lay one finger on her, you're fucking dead.
Again.
"Do not kill me, little girl."
I don't know if you can count, but there's 5 of us. Can
He
you kill
says
all
to
of us?
the Dead assassin.
Still just one person.
And this room is safe enough. Cassidy's behind a wall. I will fireball.
Okay, I didn't say that.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll
Like-
be fine. We got
Y'all
this.
Yeah,
be
they'll
okay.
be fine. They'll be fine.
Aren't you resistant too?
No! Why does everybody think I'm resistant to fire?
'Cause you
You're
have
wielding
fire.
it all
Just
the
a-
time.
I'm just a human!
You're touching it.
I don't believe that.
He,
Tingling it with your little
Different.
fingies.
he says, "I have waited. I have survived 1,200 years. The 5 of you do not scare me.
At least tell us why. Why would you?
Because that fucking rat left us to die."
But you lived?
Tim,
Only
I'm
because
sorry.
of my
I'm not
own
helping.
Malice.
Can you please tell me your name?
How old is my dad?
Tanore.
All right, fantastic. I'm not going to tell you where I found them, but I did find 2 letters, and one of them
Oh, okay.
has your name on them. Would you like to read it? Denore.
I do not have need for letters.
Okay, well, I'm going to read it later then. But yeah, you're not having the necklace, and if you dare to even scratch my friend, well, we're all going to give our lives to take you down. So if you're pretty confident in your chances here, let's get started. Otherwise, we can try and talk this out. We don't have to turn to violence.
Mid-conversation, he raises the dagger and just right into your chest, Rarissa, right here. 10
Okay,
points of
cool.
piercing damage you can roll for initiative.
Say less.
I guess he's done
oh
talking.
shit.
I
I need my dice. I'll be right back.
Could I
Go ahead.
can I make him re-roll that?
Sure.
All
Are
right.
you going to do silvery barbs?
Silvery barbs, yeah.
I don't know if that hits. Still hits.
I was
Damn.
hopeful with the fact that
Well,
he
if it
wanted
hits.
to talk initially.
Then can I hellish rebuke him?
Yes, of course you can. Let me get some. Let me get.
I moved back for the sake of combat because Amber, I think you wanted to be in my spot where I was.
Sure.
Well, I
And
know
we
you
came-
shook her shoulder, so
Yeah, we
I
came straight
could have
here.
done so from the side, but
that's true. It's
it's
okay.
a little easier.
Let me get some initiative paper going here. All right.
This poor guy.
1,200 years, huh?
Yep.
Dad is really old.
Apparently.
He's even older than that. Like, damn. Like I said, robbing the primordial soup.
Yep.
Gross.
All right. 20 to 25.
25.
I should probably roll, huh?
1 sec. I gotta do math. I know I'm in this bracket.
I'm not.
Did
23.
you really roll 25?
Kraken.
23, you said so 25 and then 23.
Hmm.
Don't ask me what I'm gonna do from back here, but I'll figure it out.
Right, we gotta get out of this small ass space.
All right.
It's too tight.
15 to 20.
Oh, that was 16.
Only if we can get back in.
And then out again.
You guys are
Alright.
gross.
All right, 10 to 15.
10.
Chumbawamba,
Just
man.
lick it a little, it'll loosen up.
Oh my.
Just get
Right.
the lube!
You could lick the 1,200-year-old corridor, dusty and
It's-
covered in cobwebs.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right,
I lick
5
my
to
dice
10.
all the time.
Luna, you're a beast.
5 to 10. Tim?
Yeah, sorry. 7.
7. Okay. I was worried. I was like, did I miss it? All right, Rennie, you're first. Ulrich, you're on deck.
So,
Oh, did you do the hellish rebuke?
No,
Saving
go ahead and I apologize. I didn't. Let me do that really quick. You have an extra minute to think about what you're gonna do.
okay.
Is this a save? I forget.
Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Okay. What's the target? He rolled an 18.
Ah, okay.
So is that half or is it just none?
It's half damage.
Yeah, that's
Half
what I thought. Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and roll your damage. And
Half
we'll...
as much damage. Okay. Hold on.
I always forget. Is it general practice to roll the full dice pool and have it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So that was 9 damage total, so having that.
Okay. Got it. Oh shit! Okay. All right. So then, with that settled, Rena, go ahead.
Okay, so can I technically see him from here? Because I can see the token, but okay. I am gonna bonus action to summon my echo, but I'm not gonna inconvenience anybody. I'm gonna put it right here, just in case. I'm scared. If one person's alive in here, somebody else is too, so I'm just gonna put Void in front of the door, I guess.
Where I apologize.
that's okay.
Can you? Which door? Okay.
This one.
I'm looking for you. There you are.
I don't remember what the range on longbow is.
Fucking far.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I just before
Min?
it's at like disadvantage or anything, or am I good where I'm at?
120.
Yeah, you're
It-
good.
Okay. Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
know
no.
because I'm like so close
It's a-
up. Is
It's
it
only-
if you're within 5 feet. It's at
Okay.
disadvantage.
Okay, gotcha. 18?
I gotta check.
What do you mean you have to check?
Yes, that's a hit.
Okay.
Not like this.
Wow, okay, alright, that's 7 piercing, and then I'm gonna pew him again for 17.
You say Hugh?
That's
pew,
a hit.
Pew.
Wow.
So 7, and then this is your next.
And then
attack,
9,
right?
yeah.
7 and 9
Yep.
for a total of 16.
I thought you were taking notes from Rubroge.
Okay.
And that all came from me.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
it
I'm
did.
just, okay, that's it, I'm good.
Okay, Ulrich, it's your turn.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
Then I'm going to attack with my flaming great axe.
Dude.
I'm gonna give myself the advantage right off the bat.
Mm-hmm. Always smart move.
Yeah, probably. Sorry, I should have had my second D20 ready. It'll be a 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
Oh my god, I was worried for a second. And it deals an extra 1d8 force damage. So it's gonna be
Grand total.
It'll be 8 points of fire damage plus 4 points of force damage.
Okay.
Shiny.
Damage heard.
And then I'm going to move. I can move through Barissa's space, correct?
Yes, you can. If there was another person on her opposite side, then no. But
Okay.
it's just her, so yes, you can.
And I'm going to move this way. You cannot take an opportunity attack.
Yep.
And
I remember. I remember.
move around this way, I think. Yep, and that's my turn.
All right. Cool. Riri, you have a dagger embedded in your chest.
No big deal.
No biggie. Yeah. Well, I am going to go ahead and go at him with my bone claws.
Okay.
Close enough. I'm gonna swipey swipey. 18.
That's a hit.
Wow, you guys are lighting them up.
Wish we could see a health bar and see that it just does fucking nothing.
That's not how this game works.
It could be. That's up to you, man.
Would be cool if it did.
Would be a lot cooler if it did.
That's 8 damage total.
All right, damage heard. All right.
And I would like to a bonus action disengage. Get out of there.
Hey.
How far can you move with this?
Your normal movement.
Okay. Gonna go
So you could-
loopy.
Yeah.
Loopy.
Okay. Is that it?
That'll do.
All right, Cassidy.
I've got my mace. Out of character question. Have we seen undead before? Could you refresh my memory?
Nope.
Closest thing's probably the Sorrow Sworn, and that's
That wasn't undead.
It's something.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've heard about him though.
She took his dagger with him, though, right? With her,
Yeah.
it's like because it's just in her chest, so she's probably just like,
Yep.
Actually, it
Out of the
might
room,
be in your
standing
benefit
behind
not to take
Cassidy.
it out.
True. Yeah.
yeah.
So Cassidy walks up to this thing and she's like severely intimidated, but she says out loud, like, "Why don't I have a shield?" And she just kind of goes like this, and a burst of radiant energy is gonna pop out of her hand at this guy, and I'm gonna if I can maneuver myself a little bit, I'd like to step back here and hit him with a guiding bolt.
Yeah, I would say you can do that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, hide behind the wizard.
Well, I didn't want to shoot him from point blank range because then I'd be putting myself at a disadvantage. And zombie bites.
Roll that hit.
Now Tim's making me question myself if Cassidy would just stand in front. Anyways.
Just do what you've already done. It's good. I'm just messing with you.
You've seen Rena take a hit before
Just
too.
joshing you.
You know, I'm right here.
His turn still hasn't come up. If he wants to hide behind you, he'll hide behind you.
Do I have to roll to hit?
Yes.
Magic missile. You guiding bolt hits.
Oh, magic missile's so fun.
I want Jim's magic missile.
What is it?
24.
Oh yeah, that hits.
I hope it fucking
Six.
hits.
So a 46.
Someone else smack him.
4d6. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look
Jesus.
at those shiny purple dice.
Hmm.
All right, so radiant damage. We have 14.
A total of 14.
Yes.
All right.
And then I'm gonna peek out from behind him and look and see if it helped.
You'd probably peek above.
If it is affecting him more than anything else that's been thrown at him, you can't tell.
Mm.
The moment Rarissa ran from this room, he's turned and looked towards the door, and the hits are coming at him, and he is just like, he is the Terminator. Like, he's just no emotion,
Goddamn.
no nothing.
What
He's
has
got
he
a
done?
spooky cloak too.
He does. Yeah, thank you for mentioning that, actually. 'Cause is that your
Teacher,
turn?
do we have homework?
Class isn't in session yet.
I feel
What
like
are you talking
our homework is going to be making new characters. I'm
Uh,
terrified.
Cassidy, is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
He moves out from the room, and as he starts to, there's no longer light in this room as the cloak behind him billows out, and it almost looks as if it climbs up the walls, this shadow, this darkness behind him as
fuck.
he walks out of the room. And he immediately walks to Rarissa, and Rarissa, I need you to give me a opposed strength roll as he is grabbing the necklace.
Can I rules lawyer? Is this a grapple?
Yeah, this is a grapple.
So she should be able to choose between athletics or
Oh
acrobatics.
yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah, you could choose acrobatics if you wish.
I'm looking
Okay.
out for you, Miss Rogue.
Yeah, it's for the grappler, it's athletics, but for the one,
Hmm. Yeah, I don't want to be like a rules lawyer dick, but I feel like the strength versus dex.
I feel
Thing.
like I forget that quite often. I'm just watching
Yeah, okay.
Luna swishing her dice around inside her mouth.
Ew.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
16.
He walks up to you, and he reaches behind you, grabs the hair on the back of your head, pulls it back, and grabs the necklace, and he's pulling it. He rolled a nat 20.
Oh, God.
Damn.
He's just tugging both ends. Like you could feel the neck pulling the rope on the back of your neck and your hair. This could have been easier. It is Tim's turn.
This really could have been easier.
Can I
No,
ask
you
a
didn't
question?
feel like talking, you bitch.
Ask your question. Better do some math.
Nobody answered me, so I
What's
waited.
that?
Is his darkness cloak overwhelming the light that I cast on my mace earlier as well? Because there was that as a light source. I know the higher level spell, whatever. Like, are they competing? Or-
No, they're not competing. For the sake of flavor, there is like the light of your mace. It's almost as if it shirks a little bit, but mechanically, you're not losing light. It's very odd. It's like the essence of the light is what's the magic there is what's fading, but you still have your illuminate.
So both.
Both.
23 to hit. Fire chromatic orb.
Ooh.
At third level, so that's 4d8.
Nice.
Four. Well, that's disappointing.
Oh, buddy.
I got 2 2s and a 1.
You got what?
I got 2 2s and a 1. All right, total is 13 damage.
2 2s and a 1. Didn't you say it was 48?
Yeah, one of them's an 8.
Oh, so how much total is that? 13?
13 damage.
Okay.
That's what he said.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was distracted.
No, you're
Okay.
Of course, the highest one I roll hits my team member. It'll never be higher.
Rena, this you're watching as this chromatic orb flies past you and hits him, and you just watch as more of the flesh on that still intact side of Danare starts to melt, and he's just still gritting and trying to rip this off of your sister. It's your turn.
I can move my echo through, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, alright, cool. Sorry, Yurko.
It's okay.
So I'm aiming for his wrist that he has jewels in to,
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
give it the choppy chop. And I apologize, you're not gonna like me this turn. Okay, just kidding. Does a 13 hit?
Just barely.
Really? Okay, cool. Okay. So that's 13 damage, piercing.
13. Okay.
Yeah. My extra attack. Brain 14. No.
You
Okay,
hit?
sorry. 17. I can math.
Mhm. That's it.
Thank you. Sorry, bye. Okay. And that's 7 piercing. And then I'm also going to make that additional melee attack from my Echo's position. With
Okay.
Unleash Incarnation.
Yee.
Oh my gosh, and that is a 26. Hold on. I can't math today. 27?
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know,
yeah,
I'm just
that's-
making sure I had. I was like, did I do that math right? For
Man,
another.
now I know that I could set DCs a lot higher when
No,
I
you
know you
can't.
guys can roll
No.
this high.
For a total of 7 piercing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna action surge. And I think we discussed that if I action surge, it's 2 extra attacks, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay,
Yep.
alright.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I'll be done in a second,
get
guys.
You get
It's
your
alright.
extra
You're good.
attack. Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
You get an extra action, and every time you take the attack action, you attack
You
twice.
get the extra attack.
Yeah.
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 So that's a 24.
Mm-hmm. Miss. Huh?
What? Oh god. For 8, 13
Eight?
damage.
13,
Yeah,
okay.
sorry, I was counting.
Mhm.
And that was, it's a 13 again. So,
Mhm.
yeah. Okay, cool. And then, why am I only rolling 8s and 2s? What is happening to my dice? Okay, so 7 piercing.
That's the last one.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I am
Understood.
just going ham on that wrist. I want it off.
Yeah.
Beat
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Is it- Did it work?
You have not removed his hand. He is wearing armor. You are beating the shit out of him, but he
Okay.
is still holding on. And you could see he's looking over at you, like as you're beating on him, like he knows you're there.
Oh, okay.
Keep knocking.
Does he have any reaction to seeing my echo at all? Or would you like me to wait until next turn? Because I just did so much.
I will say that it's safe to say he's not paying attention. Yeah.
Okay.
Ulrich, it's your turn.
I am going to cast Poison Spray. So he has to make a Constitution saving throw. The DC is 13.
Isn't that conal attack
It is.
or no?
Poison
Okay, sure.
Spray? No, it's a single target. Pretty sure.
Oh,
No, you just target a creature.
That's really weird.
I think it is in Baldur's Gate, or I'm misremembering maybe. That's why.
There's a couple of those low-level acid spells that are like
Yeah.
similar, but one is an area and one is just a target.
What am I rolling again, Ulrich? Sorry.
Con save DC
Alright, what-
13.
18.
Yeah, well, fair enough. I'm gonna fucking move this way.
Okay.
My turn
Anything
ends.
else?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Riri. If you want to break this hold, we're going to have to do opposing checks. Again?
Okay.
Is that
Okay.
what you're going to do? Yeah, I mean, you can attack him if you want. You're not being withheld from attacking him. Is that what you're doing? You're gonna try and break free?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to break free. Hopefully take Jules with me. I gotta use the bigger die. Didn't
Yeah.
disappoint yet.
All right. What do you got?
21!
Ooh, yeah. You managed to. However, you managed to do this, you're able to pull away from him. whatever you want to flavor that, or it's up to you.
She's probably gonna just like wrap her wrist around the cord and like kick him in the stomach to back off.
Okay. All right, great.
Your scalp feels great right now.
Yeah.
Oh
right.
yeah.
I
I
contemplated.
think she likes her
cutting
hair pulled.
Anything else with the rest of your turn?
Run,
Are you gonna move?
escape.
Flee.
Disengage?
Skedaddle.
You should disengage again.
You can.
Fuck off.
Like I'm assuming I can't like hide. You can see me.
Yeah.
There's also a line of people. Like if you disengage, he'd have to. He's gonna get stabbed. A lot more.
True.
than
Yeah. So if
What?
I could
If you go,
disengage and just like move behind everyone.
Yeah, if you go like
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Let's see.
Now I'm gonna get fucking grabbed.
Yeah, right though. Like,
This will be where
why does your
Rena
echo have to look different?
This is gonna be where
The strangler.
Rena decides or figures out she likes hair pulling too.
What if he grabs your horns?
We've already discovered that.
Ooh. Okay, can someone take a turn, please?
All right.
Who's next?
It is
Look, natural handles are
Cassidy.
natural handles in any form, okay?
Cassidy. It is your turn.
Tis me?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna take a couple breaths and try to get my nerve back up and clink my armor over to him. And I am going to cast Searing Smite. Oh, I can't do that, can I? Was light a concentration or was it just a thing?
It's just
Like
a thing.
Concentration.
Yeah, that's just a thing.
All right,
yeah.
so I am going to Searing Smite my mace as well as the light, so he will be smoten.
Mhm.
So that's the bonus action. So the action
Get
of
smoked.
attacking shall be me reading my character sheet plus 6. That will be a 17 to hit.
Okay, that's it.
And what are my damage dice? 1d6 plus 3. My main weapon. So, that's 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then for the smote, do I roll another d6? That'll
said
be
that-
what?
That first one was what? 6? Is that what you said? 6
Yes.
damage? Okay.
And then 4 fire.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anything else?
I'm gonna attempt to do like a battle cry while I'm hitting him, but it's gonna come out more like a.
Okay. She's doing her best.
She's big. She's trying to be scary, but she doesn't know what the hell is standing in front of her.
It's Tessith.
He,
Is that what he said?
No, it's Denora.
No, that was a different
Damn
room.
it.
This is Danoray.
Yeah.
I gave
Whatever.
you that name, Colby, and the E is supposed to have an accent mark over it, but
Oh, that would
Jason.
definitely explain the fucking accent.
yeah.
My last name's got something similar.
It is Danoray's turn as he's looking at the Rena, Cassidy, and the Void Echo next to him. He says, "It is okay. I will outlive all of you, and I will get that necklace." Does a 20? Oh no, I'm
Yes.
sorry. Okay.
Why don't-
24.
Yes. I already
I-
knew.
We're
Does
fifth
a
level.
24.
What kind of items do you think we got?
Y'all remember that TikTok I just posted, like, 2 days
Yeah.
ago? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He pulls his fist back because he is without a weapon right now, and he punches the Void Echo.
Yep.
That's dust.
Oh.
1 hit point loser.
Then he turns and looks at you, Rena. That's 11 points of damage with just his fist as he just right in the face.
Oh,
Ow.
And
Right in the face.
he is going to start to move. Cassidy, you can have an attack of opportunity.
okay.
Oh, hi.
Just
14.
punched through our defenses.
What's that?
Literally.
14.
That's a hit.
So that'll be max damage for the bludgeoning, which is 9, and 2 damage of fire for the smite.
Okay.
Could I just check in? So, we know this guy's AC at this point. And you said he's wearing leather armor?
Yes.
Noted.
Just
Well,
passed
it
through
looks
me.
like leather at least. Oh,
What's
right.
going on here? Where's he going?
Rena, you are allowed an attack of opportunity too. I keep grabbing these damn torchlights
Yes.
as he moves up to Rarissa.
He's getting fucking shanked.
You have a scimitar? Or a short sword?
Wait, rapier.
Ah.
Yeah.
Gross.
I rolled a 17, so whatever that plus 8
That's
is.
a hit.
And then, yeah, wow, 11 piercing.
Okay. Damage heard. Tim,
Mm-hmm.
it's your turn.
And like how you just walked right through me, but all right.
Walk
He didn't
past.
go out of your. Wait, where are you?
I'm
Oh,
right
see-
here. How do you not see me?
No, wait.
You need to replace
Stop,
my
everybody
token?
Stop pinging. Jesus. Is this you?
I'm right next to Rena.
Okay,
Oh,
see,
on
you're
my
right
screen,
here
you're
for
directly
me.
above him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On
same on
screen,
my
Really?
screen.
I
Yeah.
I'm right here.
apologize.
Oh.
Huh.
Strange.
He would have made it here regardless. I'm just gonna put you over there so it's
Yeah, that's not
Um,
what I'm seeing.
maybe browser refresh.
Yeah.
Because I had a bit of a bug at the beginning where my music wasn't playing. So
I refreshed
Um,
my browser, now Tim is in the correct spot.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool. He would have gone around you.
We were singing Roll20's praises at the start
Right?
of this session.
That's what we
Changed
get.
my life. Changed my life with the folders. Can't believe it.
Now they took it back.
So Tim,
Just
it is
kidding,
your
Roll20.
turn.
Love you.
Easy.
I cast Fireball. I kid. I kid. I will cast Wither and Bloom.
Ooh.
Ah. It's a good spell.
I hope it does enough. Oh, I'm just gonna center it on him.
This is
Constitution saving throw. DC 15.
That is 22.
So he makes it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, then he takes 4 damage instead of 7. Necrotic. And Marissa can expend a hit die to heal.
Okay. Okay, she's rolling.
Yeah.
Anything else, Tim?
He looks a little occupied. I think I'm gonna stand back. He can swing at me if he wants, but
He certainly. No, you know what? He's not going to.
yeah,
He's focused.
that's what I
Rena,
figured.
Your turn.
Bring forth void.
Come back.
Where did? I forgot I deleted them. I'm like, where the fuck did he go?
I'm gonna try to grapple him.
Okay.
And for me, it has to be strength, right?
Yes, because
Yeah.
you're the grappler.
Okay.
Well, athletics. It has to be athletics.
Oh, athletics. Okay. Either way, 18.
Okay.
Void is just there for moral support, so
Oh yeah, that's definitely a fail.
cool.
Boyd is like,
Okay. Anything else?
I'm just nope, just giving him the old grab and pull, trying to like
the old grapple do.
yeah. Not gonna try to choke him out.
Ulrich, it is your turn.
Okay. I am gonna put myself right in the corner, and I'm gonna cast Bonfire on him, on the space that he's in.
Okay.
So he has to make a Dexterity save. DC 13.
15.
Okay.
So, does the spell still go off?
The fire erupts, but
Okay.
he does a little jig around it.
Right.
He has to make the saving throw again if he ends his turn in the space.
What kind of damage is that?
Fire
Straight
damage.
up fire?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, I can double check, but I'd assume. Yeah, fire damage.
Alright. Is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Thank you, sir. Hmm?
So just let me double check. I think that's... Yeah, that'll end the concentration of my Zephyr Strike, just for the record.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Alright, Riri, it is your turn. Then Cassidy, you're on deck. Rena is holding this man back as he is angrily lunging at you, but just can't seem to get close
Okay.
enough currently.
I'm going to like rip off the necklace and slide a stone across the floor, but from like trying to make it look like I'm throwing the necklace into the corner.
Ooh.
Give me a performance roll.
I'm open.
You guys hear me digging through my dice?
No.
20.
20. Okay.
20.
Noted. He will react on his turn. Anything else? That would be your action, so bonus actions
Yeah.
or...
No, I'll keep it there.
Okay. Alright.
I'll keep it there.
Cassidy.
Um.
And I'm aiming for like this corner behind Cassidy
Oh.
with the pebble.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
I'd like to try something a little different this time.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to pull out my smithing hammer that I keep and use as my
Spellcasting focus?
yes. And I'm going to plead with the powers of the fires and the creation and the natural order of Gatia and attempt to use turn undead on him.
Hmm. Okay.
How do I do that? Do I just do it?
It has to make a save, I think.
Yeah, what's your, yes, please, do you have the descriptor on you? Turn on dead.
Give me 1 second. I posted it in
Thank you.
Roll20.
Thank you. Let's see, so,
Wisdom saving throw
okay. What's your, spell save?
off 14.
14. You use your smithing hammer and you can feel it. You're casting it as like this wave of energy just goes out from you, and it just rolls right off of him like water off a duck's back. He looks completely unfazed.
So I'm like releasing the spell at the tip of my hammer, and I'm like, shit. Guys, I don't know if we're affecting him at all.
We're doing something. Try hitting him, maybe.
I tried that.
Okay. Anything else, Cassidy?
Nope. Actually, you know what? Redact that. I'm gonna move in, crowd him up a little bit.
Okay, gotcha. As he's being held in this fire, he's like pulling at Rena, trying to get away. And Rena, you feel there's like a weakness, like he's buckling down, and he's stopped fighting as the flames are starting to come up his body, and he goes, "I've waited long enough. I know all of your faces. I will be back. It will be mine." And you tell him when you see him that the last thing he will see is me as I shove my blade down his throat. And he collapses into the fire.
When you say collapses, like corpse?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, Rena's obviously dropping him
Yeah.
and just
yeah.
making sure, like, kicking him in various places to make sure he stays in the fire.
Put out the fire! Put out the fire! Put out the fire!
Wait, don't put out the fire. Don't put out the fire.
Put out the fire!
What? I end concentration on bonfire.
Hold on,
Thank
let me
you.
move him so I can
No.
get rid of bonfire.
Oh, fuck this guy.
Well, that was fucking scary. What the hell just happened?
We were attacked by
Jules has answers.
Jules. Hopefully, does have answers. Rarissa, does Jules have answers? I think we're owed some.
Are you all right?
And yeah, Riri's gonna like collapse as soon as the fight's over and just kind of like sit there on the floor with this rusty dagger hanging out of her chest.
Yeah, that's a tetanus shot.
Yeah. And it's just like breathing heavily. It's like,
Can Cassidy come over and stand in front of, or like kind of kneel in front of you? And she's gonna say, like, kind of reach her hand towards you and say, "Is this okay?" Like, what she's intending to do is to kind of give you a cure the moment the dagger comes out.
Look
Like,
away, don't
heal us
watch.
the
It hurts more when you watch.
watch, okay.
Are
No,
you
I
ready
said
for this?
Don't watch.
Yeah, she's like,
Do you want to pull it out, or do you want me to? All right, so I'm gonna go like.
Try and relax.
All right, I'm
don't
saying
tense.
on three, and then I pull the dagger out and slam my hand on her chest and use cure wounds.
she's probably gonna be like, "Ah."
That was clever. Are you all right? I mean, you know, all things considered.
Yeah, yeah, my head hurts, and so does my chest. But I think I'm gonna live.
Good.
Oh my
good.
god, I gave you 5 healing.
Oh my god. Hell yeah, though. I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'm so sorry. That was the last thing I expected.
Okay. And she'll take him out of her back pocket and, like, tie him back around her neck.
I'm stepping on the corpse and just hugging Rarissa.
I'm moving you to the side. I'm glad she's okay. Now move.
No.
Let's all remember, I thought he was dead before, so maybe be careful about getting too close to him without giving him proper attention.
She'll just
Yeah,
give him a
is
little
there-
stomp and then go keep hugging her sister.
She'll like pat her head and hug her back and be like, "I'm okay. Thank you. I'm okay. I'm alive."
Did you abuse the body after I've analyzed it? Thank you.
That was Danaray. He was one of my order. Um, I, it hurts that he would want to do that, to kill me.
And you've got no idea why.
No.
Oh.
Memories, but he and I were very, very close. Understand me. We were more than just friends.
Marissa, are you conveying this to us?
No,
Okay.
not the last
Well-
part. That's Jules' personal business.
How much are you conveying, though? Because Ulrich is certainly, he's watching you and definitely expecting something.
So you would be like, well, that person that just tried to kill me to come after the necklace was very close to Jules.
He said that Jules had abandoned them, I think he said. What's that about?
Got no idea. He doesn't even remember.
He doesn't remember.
I'm going to hand you the letter that was addressed to Jules and say, here you go. Maybe this will help.
Look, I'm gonna read the letter, but you're gonna have to forgive me for what I do after, okay?
Oh, all right. I'm sure that whatever's in that letter is. Do as you wish.
She would take the letter and open it and see what it said for him.
Inside, it's a very nicely done, a very nice handwriting, and it just has one name inside. As you're opening it, he starts to he sees it right away because you're holding it up and you're opening it. He goes,
Yeah.
Yes, that's an order that it'll contain a name and where to take care of the individual. This is how they did things. We would come in, they would give us an envelope, and you open the envelope, and it just says inside, Mother Myrna.
Oh, fuck.
Marissa?
Oh, fuck.
Okay, well, I never received this letter, but that is certainly interesting.
Well, clearly you never received it. It was sealed and everything here for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hand him Denore, or Marissa, Denore's envelope next.
You gonna open it?
Yeah.
Danore, his letter says Scorch written inside. You're holding this up so Jules can see.
Yeah.
He says that doesn't make sense either. He was one of the leadership of the Cerebellum Elementum. Not the higher up, but Cerebrum Elementum. I'm sorry. Not the leader, but they were kind of like a wizard's council sort of thing. That's a very bold move.
All right. I'll hand the one for Tessith next.
All right. The name in Tessith's folder is Colleen Vinar. I'm not sure of that name specifically. It doesn't ring any bells.
That name is read out loud, correct?
Yeah. She's reading all the
Alright.
names out whenever.
And we'll point out that that was one of the names listed on the podium under Mother Myrna. None of the others have been, but other than Myrna, obviously, but Colleen Vanar. One
So this group, whatever it is that Myrna was leading, is it safe to say?
there's a good
Her name
chance.
was at the top. And whatever they were doing, Myrna seems to have been the center of it. I don't know, the target, the subject. I have to say, I don't like the idea that we're taking advice, traveling with, protecting someone who may be guilty of something that we don't understand, that he claims not to remember.
That's a high
He's-
horse.
Given us all the information that he can.
He has. I have to say, it hasn't gotten us a lot yet.
Mhm.
Nothing actionable. Just questions. More questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said 1,200
But-
years.
He did.
He did.
1,200.
We may have more questions, but we've found out a lot about this foe that we face that threatens our village and a lot more because of him.
All right, Jules. Well, forgive me. If there's anything else that we need, I'll bring you out.
All right.
That's
You-
that's so valid. Sorry.
You know I can still, we can still talk, you and I, right?
Just get.
Okay.
He just sees a little bit of blue and black every so often.
Mhm.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, when the light shines, yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and start opening the other envelopes.
The rolling hills of Riri.
Do you want me to just go down this list for you?
Yes, please.
Erdul's letter contains the name Molly Stonewater. Misery's letter contains the name Ranthar Thremal.
I'm going to need you to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you. I'm gonna put it in our chat here. There you go. I'm just gonna have to copy and paste these names for you, and I apologize. Please, next
No,
couple
it's
ones.
fine. They're fantastic. I love names that I can't spell.
Harps has 2 letters.
Yes.
One name is Felman Geagle Deagle, and the other is Vena Geagle Deagle. Let's see. The letter written to Darkness has the name Ragmar Grolbrock. I'm copying and pasting to you. And that's it. You already have Tessith and Jules and Danaray.
Yeah. So, 2, 7, 2 of them. Okay.
So what did all these people do to deserve to die?
Likely that they offended someone who decided that they were worth paying to have killed.
Wow.
It's interesting that Myrna was the one for Jules. You gotta
That's
wonder
right.
if someone knew and stopped him, and then the falling of Thrix happened, and here we are here today.
I did forget to mention that the one in the necklace is also a murderer for hire. Forgot about that little detail.
The what now?
Jules.
How can a necklace kill somebody?
Cassidy.
He wasn't always a necklace, dear. He had a job. Once upon a time. It appears something like 1,200 years ago.
How do you get
Wow.
stuck in a necklace?
Cassidy.
I
That's
imagine
kinda-
a foul
I've
bit of
never
magic.
met anybody who could go into a necklace.
That's threatening, though. Do you guys realize that these guys were such a threat that they decided they had to bind him permanently into a necklace?
You don't know that. You don't know that anyone did this to him on purpose.
I mean, chances are pretty great. And we just saw this guy who apparently wasn't quite alive still.
Were you
Okay.
watching?
JT. He's just rolling.
Yeah, he
being
rolled.
quiet.
Just rolled.
Oh, I'm listening. Yeah.
Who wasn't quite alive still decides, oh, hey, I'm going to remember all of your faces. I'm going to come back for this shit. And then his
Right.
body collapses.
Yeah.
So at least we believe that whatever this group had, they obviously had some unique abilities. Something that
Sure.
I know I haven't seen.
But we know that this man had a serious issue with Jules, and we don't know the details. We
It's
don't
true.
know if his beef was valid.
Beef?
His issue, the problem he had with Jules.
He said he was
There's
We
a
know-
coward.
What I'm saying is that if something like this happens again, if our first and only instinct is to protect Jules, and we're taking a side on an issue that we don't understand, he may be guilty of what this person believes he did.
Well, I'm going to tell you my perspective.
Sure.
My first instinct is to protect Rarissa. And Rarissa's first instinct is to protect Jules, who apparently she trusts very much. If she trusts Jules, I trust Jules. I'm not going to take the word of some deranged, half-decrepit stranger locked away
No.
in some weird underground thing where apparently he lived for 1,200 years, because I can only imagine what that might have done to his mind.
No, but we'll take the word of a deranged, incorporeal assassin trapped in a rock for the same amount of time.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. All right.
Rarissa,
Yes.
I can't see clearly. Yeah, you're still down there, right? Take
Yeah.
his cape.
Take his cape.
Yes.
Okay.
Cape?
And she's just gonna go get the cape.
The cape off of Danaray. It's got an odd property to it as you're looking at it. It almost looks as if it was weaved from the shadows themselves. It's very, very light. The exact length is a little hard to tell because there's, I guess, incorporeal is a good term for this. Parts of it, as it gets to the bottom, kind of fades off. Again, almost as if it's woven from shadows. You could touch it, you could feel it, but it's not normal.
It's gonna be like holding it and be like, Jules, now what? What do I do with this thing? Why is it moving like that?
It's magic. It's a magical cloak. It's something that was gifted to him. I mean, clearly
Well,
he's not going to need it now.
Do you know if it has any kind, like, can he track us with this at all in any way, shape, or form?
I'm not sure, actually.
It was doing the swooshy and making everything go dark, and I'm kind of worried about that, I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, it's worked very well in his advantage in staying hidden. I never took Danaray to be... I mean, our time together, he was never magical. So I don't believe he would be able to track it. But if you wish to leave it behind, that's up to you. These are items from my past. That the chest with the armor inside of it, that's another one. Each of us had something. that was given to us by our patron, I suppose you could say. The necklace you wear that I reside within, that was mine.
You got trapped within your own idol.
Yes, it appears so. His immediate acknowledgement of your necklace pretty much clarified that for me. That's the only way he would have recognized it. I don't know if they would be here or with the corpses of my old friends, but there are other items somewhere out there, whether in Thrix or somewhere in the forest. I have no idea, but your necklace, my necklace, however you wish to define it, in that cape, in that armor, they're items that are special to my order, and they were useful for a time. Although seeing as how I'm stuck in here, I haven't really seen you grant any benefit from wearing it, so I apologize, as appears to have gotten dull over the years.
You've given me what knowledge you could offer to me. That's help.
I try.
I'd like to investigate the body. If you're finished. I don't want to rush you.
What are you investigating about it? What are you looking for?
Anything left, especially after she took the cloak and I saw it ripple. And that's definitely piqued my curiosity. I rolled a 24 total. I want to study this body, study the items on it. If I can get a feel that they're magical or not, or how this guy was still living with half his face missing.
How he was living is hard to tell, investigating him. His clothes, or the armor he wears doesn't seem to be of any magical property. I mean, the cape certainly is. He does have a coin pouch on him.
Fucking snagging it.
It's got 24 gold, 15 silver, and 5 coppers in it.
No electrums.
No electrum.
What is this? Oh. Doesn't look like our coins. How many silver? Sorry.
15.
That'd be
And 5 copper.
the wealthiest person in the village when we go back.
I've got a library to build. We'll split it.
Just throw all the gold and silver together and we'll make it into electrum for our own currency.
I don't know if I want to fight that or stand by it wholeheartedly.
Examining the body, though, no medicine check needed for this. It looks like half of his body was burned off. The flesh.
Not recently.
No.
How did he survive?
Can I grab that armor again?
Oh, from the chest? Yeah.
Esseth?
Yeah.
So, if he said he can come back, what can we do to stop that?
I don't know if I want to stop it. I think I want to interrogate him.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah. I don't think I have the means to do so. Oh, I wish Jules had more information, more memory.
What are we gonna do with his body? Just leave him here?
Lock him in a room.
No. I think
could
we should
burn
take it
him.
outside and burn it quite thoroughly.
Let's finish going through these rooms first.
All right.
Okay. I can expedite you through the rest of this. The remainder of these rooms are much like the others that you've gone through. A bed, a light source, a footlocker. The other footlockers not containing anything of use, just scraps of cloth, maybe an empty pouch, but thoroughly cleaned out, it seems. On the other side of this room, the other doorway leads to a kitchen. The food there, long rotted and turned to just crumbling mold.
Mold? 1,200 years old? Wouldn't it be powder on the wind?
Okay, powder on the wind.
Probably smells awful in there, though.
Yeah, well, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, probably. I probably don't want to be in there for too long. Nothing much else this room offers. And with that, I'm going to say we're going to go ahead and take our break because we're a little overdue.
Break time.
Break time.
Bye.
Cha. I don't.
We're back! And we're back!
Yeah,
I was gonna say, where did Yurko go? But there he
I
is.
just made it.
Mm-hmm. Just in time. Okay, so we've investigated the headquarters of the Noctis Umbra. What are we doing now?
There's did we discuss the one room on the far end?
Yes, it's a kitchen with rotted food, or
Right,
not,
right.
or dusty food now.
Dusty.
Dust food, dude.
So is this it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a kitchen. We should go back and get that meat.
Was
The
it?
what?
What? There's nothing edible left in there, Tim.
The meat that we killed in the city hall. The ettercaps and centipedes.
Oh.
We could at least salvage the chitin.
Rissa, this Jules led us here. This is it? This is all he has to show?
Let me pull it back out. You're like,
Well-
is there anything else here?
Well, remember originally I was hoping the city was still standing. That's why I suggested come here. And you all went to the temple. I told you where my headquarters was, but
Right.
this is it. It was meant to be very minimum. We didn't want to make ourselves too horribly known where we were hiding out.
And Marissa is
Yeah.
conveying all of this?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, what? No special weapons? No information? No techniques? No weaknesses for Myrna? Nothing to stop the spread of this massive evil tree that's consuming our forest and soon our village and everyone we know and love? Nothing like that here?
Well, he did. You all did find the armor and the cape. I mean, it's something, but I was hoping again that there was people here to help. I didn't know at the time that it was gone. There's a lot more of the city left. There might
Right.
still be something left.
Did
So
we ever
we-
investigate those smoke columns that we saw?
Mm-mm.
So we trekked days through the forest on that rock's word. And we get here and some decent armor and one magic cloak. Oh, and a new undead enemy who's going to pursue us through eternity by the sounds of it. I need some air. I'll see you guys outside.
It does get rather stuffy down here.
Alright, he's Rip, rip, rip. Excuse me, Cassidy.
I understand his frustration. I'm equally frustrated as well.
It's not like you knew that it had been that long, or that entire home was destroyed.
Yes. I can't. None of it makes any sense to me either. I suppose maybe perhaps that's why my memories aren't fully intact. So much time has passed. Maybe I just started to forget.
That whatever your, she would say in Infernal, of course, like whatever your lover believes was given to him as false information and your memory erased somehow.
What?
So that you couldn't remember.
Oh yeah, she can understand you.
Sister can understand. Yeah.
I think someone else speaks Infernal
No,
too.
they shouldn't.
Oh,
They shouldn't.
okay.
It's just
All right.
us.
All right.
Or at least that's just what I'm kind of wondering about. That's even possible.
Maybe that would it wouldn't help you though, and your friends.
No, but maybe if we can find a way to regain your memory, we can figure out what happened, and maybe it was the whole loose boulder to the avalanche of what's happened to lead us to Myrna being near our village now?
Perhaps. I suppose we'll know in time. But I would focus more on what you can benefit from Thrix, what's left of it, than helping my memories. If something comes to, of course I'll say something.
Right. No,
Don't
Jules,
focus because I don't want to potentially cause any more damage.
No, I understand. I just feel like if we can make the connections there, maybe there's a bigger picture that we're missing.
Rena's holding the armor and just kind of inspecting it, and then when she hears you start speaking Infernal and hears that, she's just like, Ursa, is there anything else you're not telling us? Like, I don't know any. I mean, we speak that. I understand what you said. She's responding in Infernal, obviously. Like, please tell us.
Just the fact that they were lovers, which you heard, which I wasn't going to spill Jules's personal information. Which is why I switched to Infernal.
Arguing in Infernal.
While I understand, I don't think that he has any ground to stand on with, like, keeping things private right now. Anything could help. Anything. But
I've said everything that I figured was important
okay.
from him. And so is he.
I wish they could hear me.
I wish they could hear you too.
I don't know if it would help, but maybe. For some, it would.
Does he remember what the necklace did before he got trapped in it?
Memories. Popped up before I went and had a jewel stack.
I'm gonna roll to see if he can remember. You ask him this question, or you say this question to Arissa, and there's a pause of silence, and he says, I should be able to get out of here. I shouldn't be stuck. It was a hiding place. I remember now. It's like a hidey hole, if you will. Put jewels in the necklace. Put the necklace where the target was. And come out in the dark of night and take care of the target. Then they'd come back and get me later. But I don't know why, but I can't get out. Maybe whatever happened the last time I came in here had something to do with it. Maybe the magic's broken. Maybe dead. Pickle.
Who's dead?
Did you say that? You're like...
I couldn't understand. Maybe he's dead? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm. Are you like saying all this to them, Riri?
No.
Yeah, you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you saying it to just Rena and Infernal or to everybody?
Everyone.
Okay.
She'd be saying all of this stuff
Okay.
to everyone who wanted to listen in. Or was there to listen in.
Is Cassidy asking then? Because she would have heard that information.
No,
Okay.
I would have. I wanted to ask something way before, but the moment's gone.
Oh, okay. Apologies. Are you sure you don't want to ask it now?
Just, I know this has been a big trip. I do kind of understand where Ulrich's coming from. I mean, equipment's nice, but what we really need is a way to break Myrna's dome. If she came from the city, maybe we can figure out what happened between her being here and becoming an evil, life-consuming tree with an ironwood dome around.
Well, I mean, we don't know what the armor or the cloak can do, so maybe, you know, they can help. I don't know. Just a thought.
Well, there's more places in the city we haven't been. If there's anywhere we could all agree on that would be valid to look for information on Myrna. And then we also did see the smoke out on the horizons. Someone's out there.
Right.
May or may not be in our favor to go and find them. But we've come all this way.
I think we should probably go look for those people first, personally, but
Yeah.
any sign of life.
What do you think, Tim?
Smartest move is probably to go make contact with sentient life. Cerebellum elementum isn't going anywhere.
Alright. So let's get Ugly upstairs and you guys can light him on fire.
Oh. Ulrich, as you are climbing out from down below, Anthea and Katie are up top. Anthea, despite her frailness, seems to have just been keeping an eye out and protecting Katie as best as she can. But I think it's safe to say that over the course of this trip, she's toughened up a little bit, at least a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Anthea sees you come up, and she steps out of the way. Is everything okay? Is everyone all right?
Everyone's fine.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's good. Are they coming up?
Probably, eventually.
Okay. It's starting to get a little dark. Should I like set up a camp or something?
I don't know. I don't know what we should do. I have no
Okay.
idea what we should do.
Hey, me either.
No, but you came out here, didn't you?
Yep. Well, it's better than staying home and just letting bad things happen.
I don't know if that's true anymore.
Hmm.
Okay. We shouldn't be moving around after dark. We should probably make camp. Don't be alarmed, but they're gonna bring a corpse out from down there. We're gonna burn that. And then I don't know. You know?
Alarm, they're bringing up a body.
It's
Well, you know, we don't have to have the answer right this second. We up to this point we've just had a place to go, and
that's right. And now we're here.
right.
And this, I said something pretty similar to Rena on the way up here, but this was when we were supposed to have the answers, and we don't. So,
Was that really guaranteed, though?
no.
Well, then, if we've already come this far, we just have to salvage what we can. Find something. And,
Something.
I mean, this place is really big. There's a lot here. I mean, I know a lot of it's destroyed and some of it looks dangerous, but I mean, I guess the danger's kind of not, doesn't really matter. Everything's dangerous, but I don't know. There was locations on that map. Tim seemed interested in the tower. I don't know. I definitely don't have the answers. And I'm worried about home, but like I don't mean to be this way, but I can't really help home right now. So we have to focus on what we can do out here so we can help home.
Sure. But I am gonna say, if we do happen to find anything of use here, it's gonna be in spite of that fucking stone.
Okay. Well, so be it. Was he wrong about something else?
I don't know.
Oh.
He doesn't know either. Half of his memories are gone. We have no idea who we're talking to, and everyone else is perfectly happy to just entrust everything to a stranger who doesn't even know himself.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, Ulrich. I'm sorry.
That's fine. You don't have to tell me anything. I am going to do a walk around the building while we wait for the others. Just need to move for a moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the rest of you eventually come back up. Ulrich's not there when you come up. Assuming this is just a few moments later. There's just Anthea standing there with Katie, and Katie's just kind of listening, and Anthea just looks like she's something you don't typically see. She looks a little frustrated, but they both turn when you all start coming up,
With the
and
body.
yeah, with the body, and Anthea just kind of like, oh, they said there was going to be a body. And it's just kind of backs up.
He's ugly, isn't he?
He's like half there.
Yeah.
Hey Tim, is this what you meant by being all right?
Darn toot. And they
Wow.
darn toot.
Okay.
It's about to get lit.
Oh, you're really gonna set him on fire?
After what we saw in Thea, yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
think that will be enough? I don't know.
I have
how
no
he-
idea of knowing. None. I couldn't get anything from the body or anything on him. I don't know how he was functioning as a being in this thing. And then he just said, hey, I'm going to return, and then poofed out of it. I've never seen that. Man,
It's a little
there's a lot we don't know.
Even if we fully destroyed him, I wonder if he's able to come back anyways, despite the condition of his body.
Probably safer to destroy it than to give it the chance if need be.
That's what he seemed to imply.
So is there any way we can destroy it further? I don't mean to get gross, but, you know, maybe
dismemberment.
putting half of him on that side of the city and half of him on that side of the city.
No, we can burn the crap out of him, collect the ashes, and then spread it all around the city. Or wherever we go.
Gross. How's the sky looking, DM?
Well, it is raining still.
Is it actually?
It's a little lighter now. It's
Darkness?
not raining as hard. Yeah, it's getting close to the end of the day.
Hey, how do you guys feel about sheltering in the basement here overnight? At least
I'd
we
prefer to
have-
go in the temple.
It was a little musty in that basement.
Yeah. And I don't think there's a whole lot of room for my hut.
Oh, okay.
That's true. Actually, there wouldn't be room for the hut.
We'd have to clear out the desk, and it's pretty heavy.
That's fine. I just thought it would provide relative safety. I wasn't thinking about your hut,
That's okay.
which is
I'm always thinking about my
pretty
hut.
neat.
Nobody ever thinks about Tim's hut.
Tim's thinking about Tim's hut. No one else needs to.
I wouldn't know about it, other than that first attempt, first usage. But
First
Yeah.
time's supposed to be special.
It was special.
It was memorable.
God damn. I'll go
That and
collect. Oh, sorry.
Out in the wilds together.
Anyway,
I'll go
Let's,
collect
um,
Ulrich.
Yeah.
Do I get jumped by dual monsters from the Shadow Realm?
No.
Okay.
Just dual Rennas.
not yet.
Dual Renas, yeah.
Shadow Renez.
Yeah. Ulrich, he's probably got a pretty quick pace about him. He might look a little silly, to be honest, kind of like trying to speed walk off his this emotion that's going on. You'll probably catch him as he's coming around. He literally is just circling the building. He will probably slow down when he sees you.
We're
We're
gonna
stop and
Sorry.
no, just he will come to a stop.
We're gonna go make camp.
Good idea.
I think Tim said we're gonna go back to the temple. I don't know about you, but everyone's kind of talking about going towards where the smoke was. Maybe signs of life that are hopefully not wanting to kill us would be better.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I'm mad too.
I'm sure you are. I know that I encouraged you a bit coming out here, and I was defending this whole operation, and sure, it's not over yet, but kind of wish that I had not.
We had no way of knowing what was going to be here.
That's right. And you know, I said as much. I knew I didn't trust that fucking necklace, and now here we are, and I should have listened to myself. I should have.
We got some
I don't
12
know.
armor out of it.
Did we?
I don't
That's
know.
great. That's fantastic, Rena. Our problems are solved. Sorry. Do we still need to burn that corpse?
I think that might be what they're doing. So,
Alright. I'll go do that. I can start a fire better than anyone here.
Okay. Tick, tick, tick. Okay.
When he walks, it sounds like Mr. Krabs.
All right. Well, where are you burning the body?
Outside, hopefully.
I mean, you can muster it. It
In the
might take a
street?
little. Might take a little longer because of the light rain, but you can manage it
Oh,
for a
yeah.
while. You'll have to be a little hands-on, but you'll be okay.
That's fine.
It'll be
I
a,
just-
a mix of prestidigitation and Ulrich. Or shape water and Ulrich.
Oh, yeah.
This kindling
Oh.
has been
Bonfire.
drying for quite some time, so
Yeah.
Well, with some time spent, the body burns, turns to brittle bone and ash, which, I mean, if you're going to try and collect it, I mean, you won't get every grain, obviously, but you'll be able to scoop them up. And we're going to be doing a long rest inside the tiny hut inside the temple, is that correct?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Well,
I have a question regarding the long rest.
yeah.
I know things are different in Baldur's Gate and D&D, so can you refresh my memory because I don't recall.
Certainly.
Can a cleric switch out certain spells in the midst of a long rest, or
Yes,
am I not privy to that?
you can do that.
Clerics know all of their spells. It's just a matter of which ones they have prepared.
Right,
For the
that's,
day.
that's what I wanted to figure out, is if I could switch the prepared spells.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can.
And it's a matter of, I think it's 1 minute per spell changed out, technically.
Yeah,
but-
yeah. Because basically, what happens during your long rest is in D&D, in non-Gatia, you have a moment of prayer spent to your deity,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when the changing of spells occurs. So, like Colby said, 1 minute per spell.
So my
you could
sage
look at it
class
as-
is just being focused on the primordial forces and the domains that the gods would have
Yeah.
ruled over, so she kind
Mm-hmm.
of goes straight to the source.
Think of it like
Of the power.
meditation for focus and meditation and all
Mhm.
that stuff. So yeah, you can manage that along with getting your 8 hours of rest, or however. Who's first watch?
I will.
Okay. Anybody else first watch?
I'll stay.
Whoa.
That's probably yeah.
I'll request that you wake me up for the second one.
Colby, did Tim know identify?
That's why he's got the stuff for it.
Right. Okay. I just wanted to know, so I wasn't necessarily needing to ask you for the mats because you cast it for yourself to figure out what we've got.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'll take first watch.
Okay. All right, Cassidy and Ulrich, within the safety of the tiny hut, you may converse. When you're ready, you can do perception rolls. You are generally safe here and within the hut, but
we
just
can
in
see
case.
out of the hut. Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Kind of sucks that we're not in the woods. Kind of cringe, to be honest. I also rolled like shit.
You have I did not.
Oh, good.
You did your roll already? Well, let's get those out of the way then.
I got a 10 total.
22.
Cassidy, in the safety of the tiny hut, you sitting there, you can look out. You could see out. They cannot see in anything outside. At one point in the night, while it is largely quiet within the confines, within the walls of Thrix, at one point you do hear like some wet footsteps. It sounds like it's like this, psst, 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 but they're heavy, and you could see this massive form. Kind of looks very odd. The proportion of this thing's anatomy. You could see it in the shadows. You can't quite get a very clear look at what it is exactly, but it's walking on. It's on 2 feet. It's very large, and as it starts to walk away, you just hear this. As it's starting to walk from view.
How large is it?
8 feet at least.
Jeez. When I make eye contact, like when I spot the creature,
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely start like tapping and kind of shaking Ulrich's shoulder and letting him know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to fight that. Whatever.
It shouldn't be able to see into the hut. It should be fine.
Should we wake the others? Just in case. Or leave
I don't
it.
think so. Does it seem to be moving?
It
Like,
has
moving
moved
on.
It has
Yeah.
moved on already. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
I have a question. Might be
Yeah.
a little meta. But I'm taking first watch. If I use a spell slot to use primeval awareness,
Hmm.
will I get that spell slot back from resting?
Since you have first watch, sure.
Okay.
But you would also know that no magic extends outside of the dome.
Oh, that's
Is
right.
it? Well,
He's
this is a ranger feature. Does it count as magic?
That's true. It is a feature. So technically, rules is written. It is different because it's not using any spell modifiers or anything like that.
But it uses a spell slot.
Oh, it uses a
Yeah.
spell slot. Oh,
Here's
well,
the text.
A lot of abilities do,
yeah.
But they're
but
not
it doesn't
really
count
spells.
as magic.
Okay.
It says you focus your awareness on the region around you.
Yeah, so it's not you cast the spell with verbal, somatic,
Yeah.
or material components.
I honestly feel like a DM could rule this either way. So
Yeah, and the way that the tiny hut is worded, it's not like an anti-magic field either. So
Mhm.
it's just for the sake of not being able to cheese combat.
Yeah, no, I'll say that this will be okay. Honestly, that you go ahead and use that.
all right. Well, you have the description. I'm not in the woods, so it's only 1 mile radius.
Understood.
But any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
Uh, let's see.
I'm taking it levels. That's, yeah.
You would sense some elementals. Did
I don't have to know the number.
I know. Oh, I'm not telling you the number.
Okay.
You do sense some undead.
Okay.
Uh,
I don't like that.
as well as what was that? Hold on. As well as some fae.
Hmm. Okay. Interesting. No aberrations?
Mm-mm. Nope.
Alright. Well. Oh, he's just gonna groan a little bit like he's very whiny this afternoon. This place is awful. I am sick of it.
I know it's annoying, and I don't know how to really fix the fact that we don't have anything to truly show for it and save village quite yet. But I do know that we can stop trying. We can give up hope. We can die out here. We can just walk back with nothing in our hands. And it's not going to get us anywhere. But we can keep trying. We didn't have anything. We had nothing to go on. Myrna's power was just so overwhelming. So we grasped at straws. The only straws that we had. And so far, we're not catching. And I get it. I don't personally want to deal with it with anger, but I can definitely say that I'm afraid. But I know that if we stop trying now, we'll lose everything. So we owe it to each other and to everyone to keep going until we find what we need to find, because we have to. We can't let Myrna take the forest and the village and everything. Maybe this place is just too volatile for us to survive. But we have to try.
You should give these speeches more often. You're much better at them than I am.
Well, I don't know a lot of the technical things of what we're doing and how we're going to do it, but I do know that we should do it. We have to do it. That I know. And I don't like seeing you struggle the way that you did today.
Not to be too dramatic, but maybe you just shouldn't hang out with me that much then.
Is that your takeaway from this entire conversation?
No. No, you're right.
Anyways, you can feel however you want to feel, but I'm not stopping. I'm gonna go wake up Tim. Have a good night.
Sleep well, Cassidy.
She's not pleased with you. Just poured her heart out to you, and you're like, well, leave me the fuck alone then, okay?
That's thanks. I don't think. I don't really think that's what he said. He's like, I don't like it when you're angry, and he's like, well, I get angry.
That's my secret. I'm always angry.
Mm-hmm. You're getting Tim?
Yep.
All right.
Tag, you're it. Tim, I'm tired.
I rolled real low, so
Easy wake up.
Alaric will get Rarissa.
She's already awake. You'd probably see her like carving into the rock beneath her with a dagger, trying to sleep.
Rarissa, have you not slept?
I can take watch.
You really shouldn't. You need sleep.
No, I got this. You should just get up.
All right. But only because I can't think of a way to make you sleep.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Sleep tight.
we don't have that spell yet.
Okay.
Put it on the list.
Tim, Rarissa, you are within the hut, I assume, staying within the hut.
Is there anywhere on the ground that she could be like throwing a dagger at where it would stick?
These are stone floors. There might be
Like
some
cracks.
there might be some wooden plaques on the walls that once bore some sort of, I don't know, hymn or information. You can probably throw out those.
I imagine her grabbing like a plaque and like putting it between her feet if she can, and just like throwing a dagger between her feet and wedging it out and throwing it back down again.
Okay. Tim, what you doing?
How am I doing?
What you doing?
Oh, what am I doing? I'm perceiving, I guess.
Okay. You guys can roll perception for me.
Rolled a nat 20.
Bada bing, bada boom.
It's a 22 total.
All right,
Tim sees
Rarissa.
everything.
What does Rarissa roll? If you really want to play up this exhaustion, you can roll with disadvantage if you want.
Well, I rolled a 10.
Oh, okay. You're a little distracted. Tim, you're sitting in the hut watching your surroundings. And you see in the distance, outside the temple, a mote of light drifting through. And then it's gone for a little bit, and you see a mote of light again from another window. And then floating through the window, this small mote of light, kind of like a silvery look to it, just pulsing, and it's kind of floating around inside of the temple, circling.
Does it look like the will-o-wisps that we saw
Yeah.
before?
Yes, it does.
Well, it's a shame I can't leave the hut.
True.
Didn't that shit deal psychic damage to you last time?
Yeah, but who cares?
You're a
Nice
wizard.
knowledge.
I didn't get hit for much. You guys have been protecting me really well. So
You
it makes
don't-
it my duty to go out and get myself hurt for the sake of experimentation. And gaining knowledge so Tim can have some Lamborghinis.
It continues its circling the temple. And it gets closer, where it's like right outside of the perimeter. Like you see it, like it just comes like right by your head.
Mm-hmm. Hold on a second.
I feel like we're in a fish tank right now.
All right. So it says the spell ends if you leave its area.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's a dome. So technically I could like put part of my body outside of it. Correct? And it wouldn't fail.
As long as as long as no more than 50% of your body leaves the dome, I'll say it's okay.
Okay. If it comes close enough for me to touch.
Oh, it's like right here.
Oh.
Like it's just pulsing there.
I'm gonna call to Marissa quietly, say, "Hey, I'm gonna do this again. So, stand behind me, because I don't want to be blasted back beyond the dome."
She's actually gonna go up to him and like put her arms around him and like brace.
This is kind of nice. Thank you. I feel so
I've never
secure.
been touched before. And
You're gonna
just
put your
don't
hand out
die.
to it again.
Literally, none of us have.
Yeah.
You push your hand out just as it's starting to move away, but it stops. And it comes back. And it just sits there in front of your hand for a minute. And then it gently pushes into your hand. And you don't see a memory. You see darkness. It's as if everything around you just disappeared. You're in a void. But there's this bright light up against your hand.
Can I
Just you
put
and-
my other hand? Like, do I have feeling in my body?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
you do.
My other hand is going to probably Marissa's or wherever she's holding on to me just to make sure that I'm still there.
She's not there. You're
Okay.
standing, and this ball of light, if you will, is just pressed against your hand. And are you resisting? You start to feel that pressure on your head like you did recently, like someone's trying to get in.
No, I'll give it a warm greeting.
Okay. As you do,
Welcome
you
in.
let down your mental guard and you feel a moment of kind of like warmth. And it moves away from your hand and it continues to hover in front of you. And it says, "Hi,
Hi,
can you hear me?"
I can. Can you hear me?
"Yeah, I can." What's your name?"
There are some who call me Tim. You can as well.
"Okay. Hi,
Hi. What's your name?
Gloria."
Gloria. That's a lovely name, Gloria. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you. You helped. You helped Greg. You helped Gregory.
Oh. Ah.
I'm very glad to hear that I've helped him. Thank you. He also helped me.
That's good. I'm sorry. I haven't spoken to anybody that wasn't another will-o-wisp
It's okay.
in a long time.
You're doing great, Gloria.
Mr. Tim, I have a request.
Okay. I'd like to hear it. If I can fulfill it, I will do my best.
Okay. The others sent me, because they said that I'm the strong one, and I should be the one to try and talk with the man that helped Gregory. So, there is a small group of us kids, and we would really like to go home.
Okay.
But we need help to do that.
How can I help?
We need something. Each of us. It's like there's a hole inside of us from from before. And we need that. We need that to be fixed so we can move on. Gregory wanted to share his story with somebody, and you listened. And he was able to move on. I don't know how easy everybody's request would be, but it would mean a lot. I don't know what we can do for you in return, because
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That's okay.
But I can bring them to you when they're ready, and you won't always see us, but we can travel with you. They're just a little shy.
That's okay. What can I do for you, Gloria?
Oh, it's not about me yet. I want to help the others first.
It's very sweet.
I'm trying to still find what it is, I think, but I would put them first even if I knew.
Well, I think that that's what makes you the strongest, Gloria.
Thank you. You have a staff, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And as she says this, you can feel it at your back, like as if you were holding it on your back. And she says, "Can you hold it out, please?"
Gladly, Gloria. Reach back with my other hand,
Mm-hmm.
pull out my quarterstaff.
As you do this and you hold it forward in front of yourself, you would see, as from the darkness, 6 other motes of light, different tints of color each one, rise up. And she says, We'll talk really soon, Mr. Tim. Thank you. And as soon as her words end, all of these orbs of light just toward your staff. And your staff, holding it in your hand, it twists and rises slightly. This warped stretch to the top of it. And there's a groove that goes down it in a corkscrew pattern. And down this groove are 7 circles, and as the orbs of light are hitting the staff, and each one is one of these circles, and as soon as the last one hits, you're back in the tiny hut with Rarissa holding on to you.
Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die.
I think I'm good. Thank you.
The will-o-wisp that was once there is gone.
Huh. He's got a big old grin on his face.
She's gonna put her hands behind her back now that she's let go of him and be like, how was that?
That was interesting. And he'll tell Rarissa about it.
Your staff does reflect what you had seen in that darkened room, if you will. It did change.
Huh.
So you just have to figure out what each of them needs?
I assume that they'll tell me in their own time. Glorious did say that they were shy. And if I can fulfill those requests, I will. Seems like the least someone could do for them. Or kids.
That's very kind. I'm glad you didn't get flung back this time.
So am I. Would have been really rude if it ruined the tiny hut. I could have brought it right back, but if I'd been knocked out, might have been a while, we would have been exposed.
Hopefully I would have been able to cushion some of that.
You made for a pretty sound brace. Thank you.
A bit, maybe, I guess. I don't know what I was really trying to do.
Well, you did great. Thank you. But okay, that's enough about me. Are you okay?
Oh, how the turns table.
I just guess I'm in my mind a lot.
Yeah, I know what that's like. Well, should you need it.
Thanks, Tim. I just, I am kind of worried about what else we can find that'll help, that's all. I'm sure there's still something that we can gain from here. It's just not as easy as I had hoped.
Few things are. Hardly anything worthwhile ever is. But I think we'll be okay. We'll figure something out. I don't have anything to base that on, but...
It's not very scientific of you.
Well...
I'm not there.
My own...
I'm just
it's my own willpower that I'll rely on. Save that for later. Okay. Yeah, if you... I understand how this... I can imagine how this might be weighing on you. So... I know that very least you've got your sister, and you can count on me as well. I'm sure the rest, too, but it's easy to get frustrated. I'm doing my best to battle off my own frustrations. It's proving to be a little easier for me with all this wonder and mystery around. I get easily distracted.
Definitely a lot here that I feel like we're possibly missing.
Oh, yeah. I could probably spend a good 30 years here, actually. But we've got other matters to attend to. Did I show you this paper about plumbing? You know what plumbing is?
Please do enlighten me.
It's routed water into buildings to help with, how to put this delicately. Basically, you could have your outhouse inside and you wouldn't have to empty the chamber pots. It would do it for you. And you can have fresh water into your home at a separate area for any use.
I'm glad you said in a separate area. I would have been questioning
Yeah.
a lot.
Basically, you have water coming in and then you have a way for it to go out.
That seems very useful.
I think Talia would have loved it.
Sorry, she's not here to see.
That's all right. So I guess I'm the contact for the will-o-wisps.
Yeah, that's I mean, I can't say I'm upset that you touched it now. I guess. You kind of
Tim
gained
says the
something
same
from
thing to you.
Damn.
Wait, what?
I don't know. That was too breathy for me to get either.
it. She said Tim says the same thing to you.
Damn.
Well, you were clutched on to him.
Traveling together,
Oh, man.
5 days in the woods, sharing a hut.
Yeah, but he wasn't
Look,
like
man.
present for it, so it's not even like.
No one else is awake, you know.
Just
Anything might happen.
Actually, Anthea's awake.
She's
Only
just-
needed 4 hours.
Awkward.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I couldn't resist my urge to sabotage.
We'll be able to
Please.
look in. We'll be able to look Anthea in the eye.
Please return to the storyline. Out of character act has completed.
Just imagine her now holding on to me like oochie goochie goochie goochie. Good lord. Okay.
I'm not upset about it either, though I never was to begin with. Made the headache a lot more worthwhile.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing that worried me is the first interaction and how it ended, and you going choo, and then
Greg
Not
just had a
knowing.
little bit of a tough time letting go, all right? But he got there. I love that name, Greg.
That was for you.
Greg
Thank
the
you.
Wisp.
Uh-huh.
If I ever have a child, I might name him Greg. This T thing has to stop.
Wow. I mean, I love that, but wow.
I can't continue it, that's for sure.
I kind of assumed you would try.
Oh, the middle names will stay, T's. But, because that's like a long time thing. My dad just went overboard. A little on the nose.
Anyway. Okay, well. Eventually your watch comes to a close and I have to roll some.
Oh, he has to roll something.
Weather of the day. Spin the wheel. See what you get.
Man, I gotta roll more than that, but go ahead, speak amongst yourselves. You're safe from the weather in here for now.
Okay.
Is it morning?
Well, the sun is rising, coming over the horizon. Yes.
Alaric's gonna get up, get his armor back on. He's looking pretty beat, honestly. Doesn't look like he slept well. Yep.
Oh no. Come on.
Gonna see about making some tea as everyone's waking up, and I will hand the first cup to Ulrich.
Thanks, Tim.
I'd ask how you slept, but I think I can gather it.
Yeah, I had nightmares.
Ooh. Better than daymares?
Better.
Probably not.
At least in a daymare, I can do something about it.
I guess.
How's everyone else feeling?
I'm feeling like today's just gonna be a great day to travel, and I'm just gonna shake my hand up at the top of the dome.
Lightning responds.
I'm not
It's gonna
stepping
be
outside.
great.
What's
So
that?
if lightning pierces this dome, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh, did you say you're stepping outside, Renan?
No, I said I'm not stepping outside. It's okay.
Oh.
Not stepping outside. Not moving.
Um,
Firmly
Well,
planted.
the dome only lasts 8 hours, so.
That's true. I can ritual
there it
cast
is.
it back up, though.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I'll see you in 10 minutes. But
You're inside the temple, so you're able to stay dry while you're in here. There's a couple of holes in the ceiling, but not so many that you can't avoid the rain.
I'm playing with the armor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Trying to...
hey. Can I look at that?
Sure.
Also, Rarissa, I'd love to look at your cloak, too.
Mm.
If you'll allow me.
Just waiting for this.
Mm-hmm. I figured. Wanted to get past all the tension.
Mm-hmm.
Because, man, undead black knife assassin. It's tense.
I like them.
Would it
I
be
noticed
weird
you
to
made
say
him
the
French.
cloak looks comfy, like it could be a pillow.
What is that?
Say that as she's handing it off.
What?
Tim, while you're doing that,
Yeah?
I just want to say to all of you, I apologize for being how I was being yesterday. I want to make it clear, I still don't trust Jules. My opinion on that matter, as I expressed it, has not changed. But we need to work as a team, or not at all, and I may have sent the wrong message to you all.
Your frustration was understandable and definitely due. And your apology is definitely appreciated. And accepted.
Also, anytime anyone needs a pep talk, ask Cassidy.
Oh, she's good at it. She's real great.
I'm just gonna like
I'm gonna
Alright.
do ritual casting. Identify.
That felt very weird. Let's get moving. Oh, as soon as you're done with that.
woohoo, character growth.
Oh, yeah.
It's good
That's what
to
I'm
step
talking
outside
about.
of those comfort zones there, Ulrich.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote a whole article on that subject back in the day.
Very
Yeah.
good article.
I referenced Lord of the Rings. I need to find that article.
Oh, I feel like that would make me grow as a person, so I'm gonna have to avoid it. Thank you, though.
Jesus.
Memories.
Yeah.
Change is scary and painful. I think I would rather just not.
Yeah.
I can't punch change. I can't shoot an arrow at it.
What are you talking about? You get a bag of coins.
Oh my god. Speaking of a bag of coins, while Tim is identifying, Cassidy is going to see if there's any metal in the nearby vicinity that she could scavenge in attempt to use in a project, if possible.
Uno momento.
Oh.
When
By
you're
the
done.
way, I want all of you to put in your character sheets 1 copper piece, 3 silver pieces, and 5 gold pieces. Treasure has
Wow.
been split.
1 copper. Oh, Jesus Christ.
1 copper,
1 copper. How much silver?
3 silver,
Okay. And gold?
5.
Thank you.
Something that hasn't been done a single time in this game yet, and it feels really weird.
I don't know exactly what these coins are made of or what they mean, what their value stands for, but I feel like splitting them up pretty evenly is a good way to go.
I appreciate it, Tim.
Yeah. Add it to your collection. Maybe one day it'll be useful.
I will. At least the way it jingles is nice.
And then-
Don't spend it in the village though. You're gonna fuck up the whole economy. No one's gonna take it seriously. I don't think anyone's gonna accept it. Just don't bother.
Okay. Alright. Tim, these are what you got. I'm gonna just go ahead and drop this into your journal to see.
Ooh.
That's 1. That's 2.
Oh. If it'll load, it'll be beautiful. Come on, roll 20. You shit.
Ya fuck!
Oh, something disappeared.
Oh, sorry, I moved them
it's-
into the magic item folder.
Okay, no, that's no problem. Thank you.
Would you like me
Maybe
to
it'll-
read these?
Yeah,
Any loading problems?
because it's not loading for me. It's like very. I can read it. It's just really difficult. It almost
Okay,
looks like
don't
it was
worry,
written in a very light gray script.
I gotcha. Oh, that's okay. Cloak is a shadow silk cloak. The cloak grants advantage on stealth checks to whoever wears them. This cloak looks as if it was weaved from the shadows themselves. The arm that is the cloak. The armor is called Knight's Embrace. It requires attunement. It is a chest piece that acts as leather armor, granting advantage on stealth rolls and the ability to cast the fly spell once per long rest.
Oh shit.
I am going to DM this to Sora and
And what was the armor type on that?
Leather.
So medium?
Yeah.
It's a little,
And plus
light.
deck.
Light?
isn't it?
Oh, is leather
It's
light?
light armor?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah.
It's 11 plus dex, I think. Plus dex
That
mod.
was 10. No, it is 11. Yeah.
I think I'm wearing leather armor. I can check.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you are.
I'm not
Yeah.
wearing any armor.
What?
Mr. Wizard.
Mr. Wizard.
Well, it didn't exactly have a backstory that would support it,
It's fair.
and it wouldn't do me much good anyway.
It would hinder your magic.
Yeah. Well, I don't think light armor.
You have to be proficient in the armor.
Yeah.
Guess
But
I'll
anyway.
get lessons.
Yeah.
How long does attunement take again?
An hour of sitting
yeah.
with it.
Mm-hmm. It would be like, Yeah, it has to be like you have to be focusing on the piece. So, you have to have like a moment of rest, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of, I have to click my little rest button.
Is there anything I should know about my staff now that it's changed?
I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Okay. I thought it was funny that you chose the number 7.
Oh,
Yeah, Tim's dad had 7 kids.
oh, Jesus Christ!
No, Tim's got 7 little ones to deal with.
Not including
Temporary
the
children.
one that you've already
Well, he's gone. Greg is
Yeah.
into the ether.
exactly. Yeah.
He's gone home. Oh, Greg.
That was so sad.
But his name was Adelechi.
How dare you make me feel my own feelings, husband?
Thank you. I'm here all night.
Well,
Actually, I'm not because we're gonna.
Yeah,
end
we're
something
done.
there.
Yeah.
I will do my crafting on the next session. That's totally fine.
Okay, sorry.
Don't be.
Apologies.
That's
What
totally
was-
fine.
What was the crafting that you were gonna do?
Find out next time
Okay.
on BBEG.
ET RPG.
RPG.
Diff and Yurko, you fucking had me rolling. I had
I'm
to.
so sorry.
Yeah, way to distract the team, guys. Great job. Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
You did fantastic.
Mr. Tim, I threw
you're-
up.
You really kept your cool.
I threw up my ectoplasm.
Yeah, I saw
I'm gonna
that.
give even dead kids homework.
Well, they're
Damn.
giving
Oh
him
my
homework,
God.
kind of.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Side quests.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes, thanks
Awesome.
everybody.
Yes,
Have a
thank you,
wonderful
guys.
night. We'll see
Love
you
you
on
guys all very much.
Halloween.
Catch us next
I
week. for our
personally
costume
love
episode.
each of you.
Woo!
That was pretty aggressive. That was,
Yeah.
I'm
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love each of you.
I don't know. I don't know you, and I should be more.
Good night, my friend.
God fuck.